Hello, welcome back to this Arsenal podcast for a neutral match day watch along. We're doing Champions League night on a Tuesday. Arsenal aren't playing, we're playing tomorrow, so don't worry, we ain't got our dates confused. We are here, it's a neutral one, as I said, and it's really basically because it's Champions League, it's match day 2, really the only game that really stands out tonight. It's only at the last minute, in the last few days it stood out due to another return from a visiting manager in Jose Mourinho, back to his original stomping ground in the Premier League of Chelsea, that we are doing this. Chelsea versus Benfica. As I say, Mourinho's going back to his old stomping ground. That is Stamford Bridge to take on his former club twice over. Chelsea teams will be coming at any moment. They're already out. One sec, I've got to double check that because I've got to put it on the thing. One sec. Let's go with that. Don't mess me about tonight, please. Whilst I'm now sorting out the scoreboard to be ready and raring to go. The images, we watch live. Thank you. Yeah, teams up. Mourinho's there with Enzo Maresca on my screen. Right, let's do this. What we got there? That'll do. Yep. Boom. We go boom, and we go. Chelsea are the home team. By the way, big up Gavin Senior already in the chat. Don't worry, I'm not going mental ignoring you. Yeah. I thought it would do, but it doesn't want to do. Bear with me. Bear with me. What else we got? What else have we got? That one? That'll do. Will that do? It's big enough, bloody hell. You're just running through them now. Copy. Boom. When you're not organised, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens. And we do Benfica quickly. Benfica teams. Do the old flags off. Don't really care who's big or not on this bloody thing, as long as they fucking work. Paste. There we go. There we go. And we're ready. Right, we're going to get that scoreboard up on this screeno. There we go. There we go. Oh, so it's come up. Okay. Yep. Got to do it like that though. Switching it around. Thank you very much. There. Right. So big news actually. João Pedro is on the bench today. He's not starting. Instead, we've got a striker, youngster George, who's not a striker either. Could be a tactical thing. It could be resting Pedro, hopefully in his mind, for Liverpool at the weekend. God only knows. A few Otamendi, obviously coming back to England, obviously with Benfica. I think he's the captain. I think he was a previous manager. Some of these names I'm going to try and pronounce, let alone do I know. I mean, realistically, on paper, Chelsea, even with the bad form they're in, they should win tonight. They're at home. If this is at Benfica, it might be a different question. But as I say, there's that form at the moment with Chelsea since the international break. Garnacho makes his first. I think it's Garnacho's first start as well. There you go, Champions League. He's like, there you go. You bet you played in it, but there you go. Makes your debut. Some experience at least. And obviously, Gav, I don't really know, but your favourite goalkeeper started in goal today. So I don't think you'll be getting a clean sheet. Mate, I'm telling you, I'll tell you now. This is a hate watch, by the way, obviously. If Jose Mourinho gets one over on Chelsea again, I'm not going to let you live it down, trust me. We're just waiting for the referee to give the signal, the ball to be kicked, and we're underway. hoping we don't get embarrassed. We'll get as I refer back to your form, saying that Garnacho's been caden out straight away. Bloody hell. Chris is in the chat. Heads high, chaps. Hands on chaps. Anyway. Trust. Well, again, he was the only decent guy because of the Mourinho. If it wasn't for Mourinho being the Benfica manager now and going back to the bridge and that whole history there's no game I wouldn't have done this tonight. There was no game where I was like, that looks entertaining. That looks something to watch. None of them stood out to me. Like there could be an upset, there could be a bit of churn throwing, a really good match. None of them did. The only reason this does is because of Mourinho. So count your fucking blessings, my friend. One Santi Gooder says, "Good evening." Good evening, good evening, good evening. And I am still representing for anyone that, even though Arsenal aren't playing, I'm representing as always. Liverpool is free on Prime tonight. Good for you. You still Galatasaray away. Like, yeah, even that doesn't even stand out to me because even though you're away to Galatasaray, you should win. We are savagely watching hate watching Chelsea. We are up. Of course we are. Got something to do on a Tuesday night. Pete Griffin's in the chat. How you doing, Petey? Usual sense says he's watching Galatasaray versus Liverpool and Osman's first game of the season. Oh, Osman's still at Galatasaray. Has he gone a new? I didn't know he had actually moved. I know he'd gone back to Napoli. I didn't know he actually decided. I don't know. I'm going back to Turkey for another year. Is it permanently or is it on loan? I don't know. Because the whole summer always linked with Man United and fucking Chelsea. The poor boy. You cannot pay me to watch Chelsea. Well, I'm doing it for free. I've got nothing else to do tonight. The only decent game I felt was worth watching because all the others are sort of predictable. Even though, as I say, Galatasaray is the home team against Liverpool. Liverpool, even though they should win anyway. The only thing that goes against Liverpool is Galatasaray is a hostile atmosphere. We, from an Arsenal fan growing up, what's an Arsenal versus Galatasaray Champions League, Uefa Cup, and all that. It is a hostile place to go to, but you've got the experience that you should have more than enough to get past them tonight. No questions. This just stands out because Mourinho's there. Otherwise, I'm like, what do I watch? What do I do? Oh, there you go. Brother will be at me. Atletico 1-0 up already. It just come up on my screen. Raspadori scoring the goal for Atleti. Talking of Atletico Madrid, I will be going to the Arsenal Atletico game. Actually, put myself in the ballot. A couple of weeks back, a few days later, heard back. Day in advance as well, heard back. And Chelsea, what's wide, was successful. A couple of days later after that, bought my ticket. Bang, blockade behind the Golden North Bank. Oh, I think I can't remember it's Tuesday. 21st anyway. 21st of October, 8 o'clock kickoff. That's the one out of the big guns that we got in our out of our home fixtures in the Champions League in this league phase. That's the one. That was the game I wanted to go to anyway, so I'm happy I got that one. The only other game I would like to go to in the Champions League home side of fixture draw thing, whatever, is our last game in the league phase, at home in the league phase. Penultimate, I think it's the penultimate one of the whole 8 games, whatever, the 7th game, whatever it is, overall, is against the team that knocked out Celtic. Is it Cyprus? I think official now. I believe it's I think they're from Cyprus or something like that. Just because again, it's a new team, never played them in any competition ever, so it'll be a new experience basically. But obviously, I've got to win again, get at the back and see if I can win that as well. To be honest, Gav says I think we'll lose. All midfielders are injured. That's why we've had to play Caicedo. And you got Enzo as well. Don't worry, you got Enzo. Lavia's on the bench as well. You could have played Lavia. That's what I'm saying. But Mourinho's come along and like, oh, no, maybe not. And the thing with Mourinho, even if he hasn't got a great team, so to speak, compared to the opponent, he'll find a way to shithouse his way to a result one way or the other. Paphos, yeah, that's it. Cypriot, sorry, Cypriot. Yeah. But again, only say because there's a new team in the Champions League. We've happened to get them. We've never played them before ever. Almost 1-0. Benfica, but the goalkeeper actually came in and claimed the ball without taking anyone out this time. Yeah, what's Gusto doing there? Literally, he's playing the right back wall, but he's too tucked in. He's like watching Bellerin defend after done his ACL. Once Bellerin done his ACL, not only did he use that other pace, but his defending was fucking non-existent, mate. In terms of, it'd go bomb forward, and when it come to tracking back, you'd be like, and then just invert into the centre no matter what. It's like a magnet was attached to him somewhere, just pulled him into the centre, and then left the entire wing for the wingers to do whatever they wanted. And that's what Gusto's just done there. He's like fucking worrying about the years there. Give me fucking nightmares from an Arsenal point of view. But like, yeah, in terms of go back over our fucking Arsenal's home fixtures. Obviously got Olympiacos. This is tomorrow. I've seen Arsenal play Olympiacos in recent years, and we've played them numerous times over the years in Champions League and Europa League, respectively. It's a bit like I ain't got that same. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, the fucking words out. Matches. That's the one I want to look. So yeah, home. Obviously, our first home one is tomorrow against Olympiacos. 1 sec. Benfica on the attack. At the post. Almost 1-0 Benfica. If it wasn't for the post, that's 1-0, and fucking Robert Sanchez would have been done at his near post. Embarrassingly as well. And he was onside. Oh dear. He almost put that. No, sorry. See the replay now. He got a hand to it, Robert Sanchez, and it still almost went in. It got a hand to it, and it still almost went in if it wasn't for the post. And he just came out for a corner and completely fluffed his lines there. Oh, this could be 1-0, maybe. Oh, no, got to cross it back in. Oh, another corner. Already Chelsea on the back foot already now. I can't imagine it. Oh my God, Gav. If you've what can I say? Because of the time in the UK, if you're feeling a bit because of epilepsy like myself, if you're feeling a bit nervy and shaky or a bit unwell, this ain't the game for you tonight by the looks of it, as it stands. I'll switch over to something more soothing, put it that way. Yeah, so looking at the Champions League, our home games are Olympiacos, Atletico. Back to back, is it? Or fucking back to back home games as well. Hey. Oh God, I just realised that. So yeah, taking away from Champions League for a second, I was just looking at the fixtures, so it's good at all the fixtures. And I was just seeing now. Oh, hang on. That's a fucker from Arsenal. No, that's a fucker from Arsenal. Apologies. No, ignore that. So yeah, Olympiacos Atleti at home to Bayern. Again, I've watched Arsenal play Bayern at AM, and yeah, we won 2-0, things like that, and even before there's his name. So there's another one. It's got to be another one, isn't there? Bruges away. Inter Milan away. Calais at home. That's our 4 home games. So I've got 4 home. Inter away. We did Bruges. Got Bruges away. Sorry. We did Bilbao away. There's an away. There's an away game. There's an away game here. Slavia Prague. That's it. Slavia. So yeah, away fixtures have been kind to us. It's the home ones are a bit most of them anyway. But hey ho, it is what it is. 1-0 Marseille against Ajax. I saw that as well. We were playing the same starting 11 that scraped a win against Lincoln. God. Obviously barring the goalkeeper, because obviously Sanchez was suspended. So there's the only difference. So it's the same outfield 10-wise. Outfield players, the same 10. Oh, my days. Ball in. Chelsea. Garnacho. As a pop. I say as a pop, it was more of a hit and hope. He was like, look at me. I've got the ball. Again, I'm sorry. Garnacho does not make sense. Based 2-0 Ajax. 2-0 Ajax. 2-0 Marseille, sorry. It just, again, based on his form and everything that went down at back into last season, into the summer, it doesn't make sense why Chelsea being like the ownership. It's clearly an ownership thing. They're so diehard that they wanted him, basically. You got João Pedro. He's on the bench. He's available. And I said you got Lavia on the bench. It's just obviously Mourinho's come to town and thought, fuck it, no, we can't risk it. That's why we're playing George. That's mad, though. That is mad when you think about it. You'd rather play George then and recall one of the outcasts that have been made to train alone. You're Sterling. Who, by the way, has Champions League experience. Who would for Chelsea play that full time just for one night? He puts him out there. I know, with eyes watching him. It could work. It could have worked. Sorry. Oh, you got to laugh. You don't laugh, you cry. One sec. That's what this camera is. I'm going to lean back. It's a pain in the arse. And that's helped no end. Yeah, I do. I'll look at it later when I'm offline. Lavia, he's just come back from an injury, but still. Pedro's recovering from an injury. Fucking hell. Maybe it's the medical team. Versus a whack. Playing Galatasaray. Oh. Maybe I did pick the wrong game. I say that. I'm assuming Alisson's in goal. It depends who's taking it for Galatasaray. If it's going to be Osterman or Wilfried Zaha. What's happening with Modric, the one that got away from us? Well, yeah, he failed the first test, the drugs test or whatever. He appealed it, saying it's wrong. Had the second test. Officially, Benfica, not Benfica, fucking hell. Bayern Munich are 1-0 up. Harry Kane scores. Officially, it's never been publicised that he failed it officially by the club, player, or UEFA or FIFA, respectively. But it did get out. And since it leaked out, Osman's taken. Since it leaked out, we've not seen or heard of him. It's like he's disappeared off the face of the earth. He's even had his number 10 jersey taken off him by Cole Palmer. It's that bad. Oh, he has actually been suspended for 4 years. He's actually been suspended. Because Chelsea themselves, I know UEFA, because that would have been big news over here. In terms of it happening, in terms of it officially being announced. So they're playing it's under the rug sort of thing, basically. But he's actually been suspended. Okay. It's weird that information's out there. we've never actually had official confirmation from club, player, or organisations in respectively. Just saying. And Liverpool 1-0 down, by the way. Come on, Galatasaray. Come on, boys. Respectively, obviously, in terms of the team, not obviously Tommy watching or in the background. We don't condone historically Galatasaray and what they did back in the 2000s. Can't remember what fucking year it was now. But when they their fans attacked and murdered an innocent Leeds fan, basically. Luke says he's got a new Northampton Town away shirt. Okay, fair enough. I'll be honest, I've not even watched any League One, League Two action this season at all. I don't even keep up. I've not done any. I don't even do betting ACCAs anymore, so I don't even keep an eye on how the teams are doing in terms of results week to week. Who was that? Oh, Pedro Neto had a shot and he went wide of the post. Obviously, we're going to see a bit from a replay how far it bounced away from the fucking far post. Bounce it. Oh no. Okay, even the bounce didn't take it away that much, actually, looking at it. It was still going wide without the bounce, but still. It didn't change the trajectory of the shot at all, really. It was still going the way it went. It's like Benfica had that little moment, that little few minutes there. It scared the life out of you, and you've gone, we need to get our foot on the ball. We can't give them the ball because they'll score against us. So we must have the ball and do fuck all with it. Oh dear. Oh my days. Morning, Galatasaray. Oh, 1-0. 1-0 Chelsea. Oggy. Garnacho's able to claim, but what the fuck has Benfica's defender doing there? That's a one again, basic. The one thing you don't do when the ball's being fished across like that is just throw your fucking limbs out and go, way. Because you're in that motion, you're asking for trouble, and guess what? Trouble happened. There you go, Gav. You've been given a goal. He's way onside as well, yeah. No offside there. What was he playing at? I don't. What is he playing? It wasn't. He literally he even opens up his body. It all comes in. He's opened up. Even in terms of the foot and everything. Fuck's sake. Oh, bollocks. No, Garnacho assist, or technically an assist. He had the final touch from a Chelsea player's point of view, but it was it was an own goal. Benfica Rios basically volleyed it into his own net. Or half volleyed it, whatever. 2-0 Bayern as well. Rafael has scored for them. I'm assuming they're playing Panathinaikos because it comes up PAF on my screen. Oh, bloody hell. I wanted some fun tonight. This is not fun. This Gav's happy, I suppose. Dog's asleep, yeah. Out for the KO. Come on, Ryan. It's Benfica. But it's not just taking out Benfica. It's Jose Mourinho coming back to his blessed home again. If anyone who's going to manage Benfica tonight and pull off a masterclass and get a result from out of nothing with this Benfica team, it was going to be him. Oh, fucking hell. That's the only reason I reiterate, the only reason I'm doing this hate along, what you want to call it, is because the Mourinho factor, going back to the bridge. And also, yeah, to back up Gav's point, as referred to earlier, they did struggle to beat this, barring a different goalkeeper last week. This is a outfield player wise. It's the same outfield players that started against Lincoln City, and they struggled against them. Oh, go on. Oh, can't know it. He's coming for a penalty. Not bad. I think it's a penalty. He's just fallen to the floor. See, it's moments like that with Chelsea can fall asleep when you Benfica needs to capitalise on them moments. There's so many chances. Only so many guilty chances are you can be given, and you just don't take them. No matter how good the opposition is, if they're going to give you opportunity after opportunity, you've got to take them. Or you could go one better, by the way, and just get a Chelsea player sent off. Then you might have a chance. Then imagine that 3 games in a row in all comps. Fucking that'll be something. Oh, I'd have to laugh. What are you doing? I thought you was asleep. Woke up, did you? Oh. Straight to goalkeeper. So Liverpool losing, Chelsea winning. What's going on in the world? For fuck's sake. Oh, God. Again, I know what you're saying, Gav, about we will still lose. Thinking you can't lose, you can't afford to lose in this league phase because it's a second season of this league phase. You can't afford to lose at this point because if you were to lose tonight, you've then pretty much got you effectively got 1 game. You can effectively lose from this point then in the league phase. You just give you a chance of getting top 8 or a high position at worst case, a high position in the playoff spots. And considering who you've got going forward in this league phase, one of them being Barcelona, yeah. Mine was right. We had a burnout and had injury costs because I said this. It wasn't rocket science. I know what you're saying. And thanks for giving me the props for it, by the way. But it wasn't rocket science because it was even before the Club World Cup the Club World Cup and all that. We've seen since the pandemic the amount of football in general that's been added from a club point of view and international point of view as well. How much of an effect that was taking out on the bodies of the male players, the female players. We've seen ACLs galore on both sides on a very high consistent basis, amongst other injuries as well. Hamstrings have popped as well. That's been a comeback in the last couple of years. Hamstring injuries as well, along with the ACLs. It wasn't rocket science that adding another competition in the Club World Cup and making it a proper full blown out tournament that yourselves and City at some point this season was going to have the burnout carried over into this season, and not just a burnout in terms of fatigue, but injuries. It wasn't. Okay, Prickface has scored for Olympic Marseille. Prickface has scored. If you know, you know. Jose is past it now. He's still against Chelsea. Even at fucking the knuckle drag, he found a way. Every now and then. And even then, when he was at Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, last season, in the Europa League, he found some dodgy. He got some random results he should never have got. I think. Anyway. We've got a new face in the chat that says United, but well, if you're talking about Man United, you hardly want to talk. You're the only fan in this chat currently, and with including me here, hello, that's not in the Champions League, not in Europe in general. Shouldn't you be watching? What time is it? EastEnders to be over. EastEnders not be over by now, so shouldn't you be watching? I don't know, Panorama or something. YouTube censor says that's why Liverpool and Arsenal turned down the Club World Cup. You just can't get. That's what I'm saying. We can't throughout a season, managers or players and clubs come out of this. There's too many games that are shattered. We need to cut down. We need to do the right thing here by the players' welfare for men and women, and then just go. Actually, this could be very lucrative for us, guys, girls. Can you go over to the other side of the world and compete for us in this pointless tournament when you should be actually resting ahead of pre-season? It doesn't. The thing is, if you go far and win it, great for the club and PR and all that. But you won't get an extended break into the season. We'll have to start as scheduled. Pre-season won't be delayed, and this, that, and the other. You're going to have to sort of just continue and get no respite whatsoever, basically, for your bodies. And your bodies are going to get very, very tired. And you may get a few hamstring snaps and pulls and calf injuries and ACLs even more so as well. Is that okay? We'll give you some money for it. Cough. But it was, I say, it wasn't rocket science. Like, yeah, what you're going for. Chelsea City's going to catch up with City. City have had it as well in terms of injuries, but they're going to continue, and the fatigue's really going to kick in as well because they had a bit of a lull at the start, and they've managed because of who they've played after Brighton since the international break in terms of the league, barring Arsenal, and even then they sort of had to change their attack and drop and do what they did and put basically a low block in, do the one thing that Pep hates, basically, low block FC. On another day, we win that game from an Arsenal point of view, on another day. But anyway, when the manager actually decides to attack the weak opponent. Anyway, but even then, they're vulnerable as they are vulnerable as it is. You can tell they're vulnerable. The fatigue hasn't fully kicked in at City, but it's coming. Trust me, it's coming. You're getting the fatigue now because you're experiencing the fatigue now, not just because of the injuries, but like you just mentioned, the lack of proper experience in your squad, depth-wise. You've got Garnacho. Is he experienced? Really? No. For what you need in terms of what experience players you need, no. Inter Milan have gone 1-0 up. Lautaro Martinez scoring against Slavia. The club that left behind, and long may it be left behind for good. Oh, dear. It is what it is, and as I say, I mean, you've lost. What was it straight away before the ball was kicked for the season itself? You lost your best defender for the season with an ACL. If you lose Cucurella on the left hand side of your farm, if you lose Casado in midfield, you are fucked. There's no one else in that midfield that does the job that he can do at the level he does. If we're being brutally honest, Nicholas Jackson, there you go. Nicholas Jackson next Chelsea. He's on the score sheet in the Champions League at Bayern Munich, 3-0. Enzo, he's the most consistently inconsistent player you can come across. I don't care what anyone says. You have 2 or 3 good games, and everyone will and then he'll go on a run of really bad games or mediocre games. But because he had them two or three good games, some people in Chelsea fan base will be like, oh, he's amazing, look what he does off the ball. Da, da, da. But is he actually contributing to anything in a progressive way, i.e. leading to goals? No, but that's I don't care then. This summer, when you finished in the top four, this summer's just gone. You needed World Cup or not, you needed to go all out and bring proper experience into this squad, and you didn't do it. Oh, why am I fucking? That was weird. My phone's on charge, and it literally decided to go into YouTube and fucking put my stream on. What the fuck? Oh, Barca versus PSG. That'll be interesting. I guess doesn't feel like buying kids right as well, to be honest. We need proper ready. Yeah, exactly. 2-0. There you go. Let's go 2-0. Robin Lynn Normand. That's how it's come up anyway on my screen. Scoring a second goal for Atleti, so my brother will be happy again. I don't know if I can put Frankfurt they're playing, so yeah, Atleti are playing Frankfurt. So even that didn't really stand up. If there's going to be winning that game, sorry, there's always going to be Athletic because Frankfurt, since Glasner's gone, isn't the same. And this is by the way, this game itself is very fucking it's not even end to end, it's a scrappy from both teams. And one of them's world champions. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you buy Enzo from Benfica? I might be wrong, but was it Benfica he came from? We don't pay for wages anymore. We've got 2-0. There you go. Denzel Dumfries getting his customary Champions League goal from full back for Inter Milan. Mo will be happy. And it's 4-0. Harry Kane scores again. There you go. Shock over there. And the skies are blue and all that crap. We don't pay for wages anymore or to tempt experience because of our 120k week wage cap. I can see Liverpool scoring soon. They are dominating this game. That's what I'm saying. Even though they're 1-0 down because of the penalty, whatever. As overall, you see that fixing going. Yes, I did Paul win. So that didn't even jump out to me because if it had been an inexperienced Liverpool team, like the first time that squad was going there, I might be more enticed. But because it's an experienced Liverpool side, they're going to absolutely eventually by the 90 minutes obliterate Galatasaray. I don't get Enzo's tactics. They're fucking dull. You got a free kick. You could just send it into the box and try and get a set and score from a set piece. No, we're going to spread out and pass it backwards and sideways. It's like watching fucking the late years of Wenger ball. To the last 4 or 5 years of Arsene Wenger before he left. We've got the ball. Run to the midfield. Right, we'll be on the circle. What do we do? Backwards, sideways? Yeah. Sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards, backwards, sideways. Left to right, right to left. Eventually, we'll make our way to the attacking part one somehow. Then Skyler fucking shot 20 yards into the fucking. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did. Okay. He cost us 108 million as well. Yeah. I know he came. He just popped in my head. It's like, oh, yeah, Benfica. Yeah. I remember you buying him from obviously a Portuguese club. It just didn't dawn me till now. Just now. Oh, yeah, Ben. He came from there, and he kicked up a fuss as well to get out of there. The prick. Based on the fact he won a World Cup. I want a World Cup. I want to go to a better league. It's going to pay me lots and lots of money with a big, massive, juicy contract. Well, if they pay us the 120 odd mil, you can go, Enzo. Okay. Deadline day. I want out. Fine. Because they'd have beaten with 115. Yeah. Yeah, because you got Enzo and we got Declan the following 6 months later in the summer window. In what, a week later, you confirm Casado. It's like, you bastards. Oh, dear, you got to laugh. I'll put this back on charge now. I'll do that since I'm back onto YouTube. Yeah, it was your first. Wasn't it the first January as well under this ownership? So again, it was the ownership going. We need to because obviously Graham Potter and all that, especially as well at the time. That held the bark of all apart. It was part of their thing of the new ownership. They loved Roman, the old owner. We sacked the manager. We've got this fraud in and Graham Potter because we thought he's related to Harry. Non Americans, that probably is true in terms of rich Americans have got no fucking brain cells between their fucking ears. Anyway, we thought he was related to Harry Potter. He's actually just a normal person called Graham Potter. No relation to a fictional character that's not even real. That's not worked out. Fuck it. We're going to spunk more money against the wall, i.e. Mudryk in that same window. I still want him. He must be good. We're going to pay the same fee, but give him more now, basically. And again, that's all your ownership have done. Let's be honest. That's all your ownership of this current ownership have done since they've come in. Is spunk money against the wall. That first summer, yeah, they bought experience, and then it didn't work in the sense of obviously because of the age profile. You overspent on certain players, i.e. Sterling, Koulibaly, and all that. But then they sort of like, well, fuck it, we'll go for youth. You've got okay, you can go for the youth, but you again, what kind of what we did? We went down a youthful project in terms of our rebuild. But at the same time, we got to a point where you need to bring in an experienced players into the squad, into the 11, to help guide said kids and build them up that way. You just got to be smart. You've got to be smart with the spending. One sec. You've got to be smart with the spending of when you go for an experienced player. Look at Arsenal. You're going back to Chelsea. Arsenal bought Jorginho, £12 million. Again, overall, for £12 million in the modern day, oh my god, I've own goal nearly. Fucking hell! Right, it was money well in terms of Jorginho. It was money well spent in the end. Tidy little player, did a job for us. Barely made a mistake once on a blue moon, and it was professional, done the job for us. Knew he's wrong, got on with it. And that's where Chelsea, its owners have to learn on that. They need to see that and go, we need to do. Enzo's getting abuse, and he's getting objects thrown at him by the Benfica away fans. I can't think why. Nothing. Mourinho's trying to go over and calm things down, saying no, he's got to stop it to the fans. But to be fair, the way he conducted himself in the closing days of that window, I don't blame him. But at the same time, don't be throwing objects at the prick. Jose Mourinho, he's actually had to come all the way up to the away fans and go, please stop. Or we'll have to stop the game and all that crap. Ball in, and it's cleared, and cleared again. if you remember, it was between Chelsea United and PSG for Enzo, and picked us. He picked you because you offered him a 7-year fucking contract, with a 7-year contract with a bump of bonuses and all that, compared to the other two. Like, he's 7 or 8 year contract, either which way. Fucking United and PSG are not offering 7-year contracts or 8-year contracts to a player. As far as that players can play, any player with a brain is going to take the bigger contract because longevity wise, if it doesn't work out, either which way, they're getting a big fucking payday basically. There's no incentive. He's like, oh, okay, if it doesn't work out, I'm here for it. They can't force me out. If it doesn't work out, I'm set for life basically. I mean, look what you've done with Mudryk. That whole situation. Even after his 4-year ban, he'll still have 3 years left on his contract. Oh, but it's a loophole. We're going to use it. Yeah, you can't use it, but fucking guess what? There's a reason why clubs don't go beyond the 5. Most clubs don't go beyond the 5 years of a contract, even when they're trying to sign a player or extended their contract. It's because if things don't work, they're not fucking tied down to them longer than the 5, longer than for that 5-year contract. It's easier to move them on, basically. Look how many players Enzo isolated. The second he came in, he's isolated out. That on these big contracts that you can't get out the door. You cannot, even to parent clubs or clubs that are associated with part of your board and all that. You can't get them out the door. I'm still feeling we didn't pay the £12.6 million and 80k a week wages for my nan for Milan because the board thought it was too much. No, it's 10 was it? Well, 10 mil up front with a 2.9 up 2.6 sorry in add-ons or whatever bonuses. In today's market is a steal. And again, here's an upgrade on what you got. I don't rate him overall. The AC Goldie, but it would have been an upgrade. And what was more mind fucking in last summer when he did that, it got out publicly that basically Chelsea, Enzo, and the club had told Robert Sanchez he needed to look for a new club. His future didn't lie at Chelsea, no matter what. That fell up. Obviously, that fell apart. He looks familiar. That fell apart. Then the guy from Milan, and instead of after the Club World Cup going in for someone either going back in for him or someone else that's better than what you got. There's going to be keep almost like the hash of it. He's good. Instead of literally going back for him or someone else who's again an upgrade on what you got. Well, he was our number one for the Club World Cup and we won that, so he must be good. We'll give him one more chance. So he's asking for, and you wonder why what's happening recently been happening basically. Even match day 1, the window's still open. Match day 1 against Palace. Eze's free kick, even though it was disallowed. Fantastic free kick as well, don't get me wrong. But look at Sanchez's position and how he tries to save that. Come on. Didn't Haaland sign a 10-year contract at City last season? Yes, he has. But they know, in terms of someone like Haaland, the likes of Madrid come calling, they can get what they want from him, basically. They're just covering an asset, even though it's 10 years. It's so random. It's more so because of his age. 3-0 Athletic, Griezmann. It's more so a stop him from running down the contracts he had at the time. So Madrid are going for a free. So if Real Madrid really want him, they're going to have to pay for him, basically. Or Barcelona, if that ever materialised. Or worse, if you're a Dortmund fan, Bayern Munich and Kane pisses off or retires. Bayern will have to pay. I'll say this now, there's no way Erling Haaland sees out that entire contract. I can guarantee it. He will be gone in the next 18 months or so. In his words at that time, a new project, basically. All in from Benfica. By 1 minute of injury time, and because this game's so scrappy, it's absolutely appalling to watch. We sold our best goalie, in my opinion, to Bournemouth. Didn't look like that in match day one, though. Half time, he's off down the tunnel, Mourinho, 1-0 Chelsea. Again, it was an own goal, but barring that, nothing's happened really much in this game. The best chances, ironically, have fallen obviously behind their own goal. The best chances have fallen to the visiting team, in my opinion. Chelsea do look fragile. When Benfica decided to turn up and attack Chelsea's defence, Chelsea look a bit dodgy, basically. But it's like, yeah, you sold him to. He's obviously sold that lad to Bournemouth. You didn't even buy anyone to replace him. You just went, well, he's gone. Right, you're number 3. You're number 2 now. It's so weird that comes run. I'm sorry, and that's why even like yourself or others, be it Chelsea fans or other rivals, have gone going into the season. Oh, Chelsea, not just a top 4, they're going to mount a challenge for the title. I'm sitting here, and I'm like, no, not really. Why? Why? What can you say to convince me? They've got dodgy goalkeepers, basically Ammonia 2.0, but for Chelsea. The defence isn't strong enough, let alone good enough, to mount a serious challenge for the title. And they haven't really, barring in the attack itself, we've only seen glimpses of in pre-season, the Club World Cup. Because they won the fucking Club World Cup, you want to jump the gun now? No. This season, from my point of view, for Chelsea is and was always, in my opinion, again, all about solidifying being a top 4 team. That's what it was. But even now, you make the pig's ear out of that, but as it stands. Chris is back in the chat. Says Galatasaray free kick outside the box. It's still 1-0 Galatasaray. Fucking hell. Have you gone strong for this game, by the way, Chris? Have a look. Ipswich are losing, apparently. Liverpool waiting chances and training to Galatasaray. Right, scores on the doors. Derby losing at Charlton. Charlton are doing well this season in the Championship so far. Give them their due. I'll actually Charlton back in Premier League one day, but hey ho. Oh bloody hell, yeah. 2006 I went down. This will be So come May this year, it'll be 20 years since Charlton Athletic won the Premier League. Fucking hell. That's something. What's going on here anyway? Right. Birmingham City versus Sheffield Wednesday 1-1. Blackburn Swansea 1-1. Bristol City 1. Ipswich 0. Hull 1. Preston 2. Leicester 1. Wrexham 0. Middlesbrough versus Stoke 0-0. Sheffield United 1-0 against Southampton. And I was going to mention Derby winning against Charlton. Sorry, Derby losing against Chelmsford. Liverpool. Here we go. Obviously, Osman Penn. Let's have a look at the teams. Alisson, Zlobozai, Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkes. You got Gravenberch, who's on the booking by the way now. Curtis Jones, that's a bit of a weird one. Frimpong, Verts, Cody Gakpo, no Salah. Where the fuck is Mo? Why isn't Mo Salah and Isak on the bench? Isak needs minutes to get his fitness up to speed. Yeah, he's on the bench. Why the fuck is Salah on the bench, for fuck's sake, as well? And you wonder why you're struggling to break down this Galatasaray team. They've got the Tottenham reject Sanchez in defence, for fuck's sake, and you can't even score against him. Lucas Torreira, fucking that's a throwback. Lamina, Gundogan, Nossitman, they're the standout names there. Leroy Sané's on the bench, for fuck's sake, along with Mario Icardi. Wilfried Zaha, is he at the club still? He's not on the bench unless he's injured. I don't know. I'm sorry there. I've got to ask questions there. Evening, Russ. Good evening. Good evening. If you think that the goalkeeper we had in the past and to now, Ryan, Gurchini, Czech, and Courtois. They're the three standouts in terms of obviously Gurchini from the pre-Roman era, where he was number one, and then Petr came along and ruined that for him. Gurchini, Ek de Hoy as well. Don't forget, before Gurchini, Ek de Hoy, the Dutch goalie as well. He was a decent goalkeeper, but then obviously Gurchini was a young, inspiring, and he came along and dislodged de Hoy in the end. Right, so because yeah. Byron Ek de Hoy, Gurchini, Petr and Courtois. Goalkeeper-wise, we've not had the best of luck with them. I'm just going to time off as well, haven't I? Stop sharing, do that, stop that, and reset the timer. So half time, that's that. Go like that, we go like that, we go switch the route back round like that. I think he says all these games are put. At least you've got the option to go to sleep, but I can't. Not this one anyway. Oh dear. It's because they invested in rest. They don't need to, because with all due respect, because of your form, they don't need to. That's the point. Even so, you could play them in the first half, first 45 to 60 minutes, then take him off. But Isak needs the minutes anyway. He needs minutes in his legs. You spent 125 mil on the player and you're not going to play him. What the fuck? How's he meant to get his fitness and up the speed and all that if you're not going to play him? Don't forget Kappa. Oh yeah, the most expensive goalkeeper in football history or something like that, wasn't it? Fucking hell. Oh dear. Or Willie Caballero. Don't forget Willie Caballero. Who else? Oh. When Courtois left, so when Courtois left, was it? Please tell me I'm wrong here. But did you bring in Kepa to replace Courtois when he left? I think you did. Fucking hell. And then, I don't know, you had Mendy. Mendy wasn't a bad goalkeeper. Was he? The Senegalese guy he got from, ironically, Petr Cech short poached from one of his former clubs in the League One. He wasn't a bad goalie. Obviously, part of the Champions League winning squad. But Tuchel came in, went, no, I don't fancy you. And then somehow became the number 2. I don't get. He got injured at one point. And after that, he never got his number 1 spot back for some bizarre reason. And then in the second season under this ownership, he was sold to Saudi Arabia, Saudi team. Gav says, who was better, Seaman or Lehman Seaman? All day long. Lehman had too many Mad Max moments, or you called it, as we called it, Mad Jens moments. Well, it cost us points, and it's just like, no. Again, in Arsenal's times, I don't remember David Seaman ever being dropped for his performances like Len Zeman was. And people go, Len Zeman's part of the Invincible squad. Yeah, okay, cool. It's part of a great season when he first came in, fantastic. But he still had the odd clanger. He still had Mad Max moments in him. And David also, it's unfair to judge in one sense, but David Seaman had a longer career at Arsenal as well, longevity. And Bayern in the end, where obviously every now and then he got lobbed from Benfica's goals once in a blue moon. That was more so for England that happened. Barring that, he was consistent for us. Then Jens had one great season in the sense of league-wise, his first season. And then after that, I mean, look at 2004, 2005. Fucking hell. His form went out the window at one point so bad, he fucking had Monya took his place for fucking 3 or 4 games. No, I'm just leaning back. So, the mic's here, and I'm just leaning back, so hence why the sound's different every now and then. But hey, Kepa is the best backup keeper in the league. Yeah, for us, what now? £5 million as well, still. Whatever, £5 million still. Take it all day long. He's proven. He knows his role in the club. He ain't going to kick off and be, I want to be number 1. So he kept replaced Courtois, and Mendy replaced Kepa, yeah, and then Kepa replaced Mendy and got Mendy fucking sold somehow. Make that make sense. Yeah, Mendy wasn't great, but he wasn't bad either. He was a good goalkeeper for you. But hey ho. Lehman, yeah, he had that great season with us, and then it was just after from the 2004, 2005 season, and for a few more seasons afterwards that he was with us. He just went through bad phases, and mistakes were creeping in. I know, obviously, age and all that, but mistakes did creep in more frequently. I mean, when you're defending champions in 04-05 and your first choice goalkeeper, form drops off so bad, we had to bring in the fucking Spanish fraud that is Manuel Almunia to be first choice for a month or month and a half or whatever it was in the end. And you have to use the FA Cup final to re-establish yourself as the number 1 at Arsenal for the following season, only to be dislodged by the same goalkeeper 2 seasons later. Oh my days! But yeah, he was good. Don't get me wrong. He had the experience there, but again, I'm going by longevity. Seeming had longevity, a longer career, so I got more to go off with David as well. Like the end was at back end of his career, and yeah, he came back for a few games. And was it 2013? Because we had no goalkeeper, and we had to do an emergency. We were that bad back. Our back was that bad. Our fucking first choice, second choice, and third choice goalkeepers all got injured. We actually had to do an emergency signing for a goalkeeper, and Jens came out of retirement for a few games and played against Blackpool in a 6-1 win. Yeah, he was a good keeper. Don't get me wrong. Denzel was. I'm not disputing he was a very good goalkeeper or whatever. But for me, David was better. And again, I'm going by the longevity of David's career at Arsenal as well. Talking about Seaman as if, but calling by Thursday as if I fucking mates with him, for fuck's sake. But you know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. What's this? What you're showing us? Bodo Glimt got a penalty and the fucking prick skied it. Tottenham should be losing, for fuck's sake. It's 0-0 instead. What is the shite in the white score line? 0-0 apparently. Just came up on my screen. They showed just around the play. Like, it's Bodo Glimt versus Tottenham. Okay, penalty to Bodo. Oh, okay. And the fucking Bodo Glimt striker skied the penalty to Rosette. Fuck me. So it's 0-0 from what they've told me anyway. Right, get back over and get ready to start this up again. Jules on the centre circle, and we're underway. There we go. For the second half. Come on, Benfica. Come on, Mourinho. Masterclass incoming, hopefully. Oh dear. Wait a minute, so give me a power cut. Fuck it. Oh dear. Yellow card, Chelsea. Number 40 got books. By the way, guys, I am debating whether to do a late night show tonight, and it's solely going to be based on ranting at Harold Woodman, calling for his head, because I've had enough of his bullshit, basically. Last point, poking the bear again. Gav, who's going to replace Maresca? Frank Lampard, didn't you know? James Corden put a word in again. We need a win to get the confidence. Well, you do, yeah. That's the one thing I will say. We do and give you some confidence later fucking Sunday. I will be. By the way, I will be covering that game on Sunday. Don't worry. Oh dear. Especially if our men's team win against West Ham on Saturday. Definitely putting more eyes on that if I can get your game then. If we win against West Ham, and you manage on Sunday to get something from Liverpool, I'll guarantee you now. I'll promise you now. I have a word of Liam. He will leave you and your team alone, no matter what, for the rest of the week. There's going to be one. Flag, is it flag gone up for offside, or Sanchez is a very lucky boy there, if it is offside. Let's have a look. Oh, that's close. I think the flag does go up though. The flag gone up for offside, but it's going to be, that is close. I'll chat to Jonesy tomorrow on that side of things. 170 gunner. Just because obviously he's just coming back from bug that he picked up recently, and don't want to overwork him and push him back into the fucking virus zone basically, and make him feel getting ill again. So see how he feels, and once I know, you know. I have no clue, Russ. I wouldn't mind the Palace manager or the Bournemouth manager. Also, Xavi or Nagelsmann. The thing with Nagelsmann, he got a problem. The only problem with that, you'd have to wait till the summer after the World Cup for Nagelsmann because obviously World Cup, literally, he's that determined to turn things around for Germany in the national side of things. He's not going to walk up. He's not going to up and walk months before World Cup to because that could send his country national wise backwards again, back to square one. Yeah, got Chelsea free kick here. Whistle's gone. Let's see what they do with this. Enzo stepping over it. Well, at least we know now if Enzo does score tonight, he will celebrate. Neto the ball in. And that's poor. That's so poor. The quality of this game is poor from both sides. Oh, he's sort of expected with Benfica nowadays because of the levels and all that, Portuguese league and all. But the quality from Chelsea, like you can say, it's low in confidence because of recent results, but even still, it's just the basics that make him look bad. I guess as I would take Eddie Howe as well, to be honest. Yeah, I think he'll do a decent job there. Can't be no worse than Graham Potter, put it that way, from an English manager point of view. Oh my God, this is. Oh, that's great. Why did I do this tonight? Why? Why did I do this to myself? Could have a night off, relax, stay with myself for tomorrow. Arsenal, Olympiacos, and all that. I thought, no, guys, I'll give you some content tonight. I do a neutral one. This is the only one that stood out for me because of the Marino. Again, keep saying it, Marino factor. And yet again, every time I fucking pick a game in the Champions League at this stage of the tournament, there's a neutral one. I always somehow pick the fucking worst game. I'm surprised Wenger never got another job after football manager was. I think he just retired. I think he just basically, because of how long he's had association with Arsenal, I think he just decided to fully retire from club football management. Hence why so soon after he left. Well, yes, come on, Bodo again. Come on, Bodo. Come on. 1-0 Bodo against Tottenham. Where the fuck was this back in April? Esteval's coming on for Chelsea. Don't know who for. 1 second, they show us that, you know. But there was the same about Wenger. But actually, so soon after he left us, or he moved on, whatever, he ended up with a job at FIFA. I think it's more so put over two. Oh, well, over. Go on. Oh, you fuckers. Should be 1-1. It should be 1-1. I'm sorry, that should be 1-1. What the fuck? Calm down, lay down. Was there an offside? I swear, if there's no offside, this guy's fucking a Chelsea fan. Oh. He's onside. Okay, he's offside if he goes to him. Doesn't even go to. Oh my God! Doesn't even go to the ball. Doesn't even go to the guy who's offside. This is a joke. Number 40 is off, and Esteval's on. Brazilian Wonder Kid's on. Oh dear. Oh, fuck off, Bodo, you bastards. Didn't last long. That's 1-1. Rodrigo Bentancur scoring. Oh, Aubameyang scored for Olympique Marseille. 4-0 Marseille. Fuck me, Ajax are awful. They was losing. It's now 1-1 YouTube. Benfica are probing him, by the way. Oh, I got corner in the end. Okay. Benfica are probing start this second half a couple of times, but the flag keeps going up for some bizarre reason, even when they're not offside. Bit of corner Benfica. Chelsea's weakest points recently. That was just pathetic. What the fuck was that? Did he honestly try to score from a corner with a low driven cross? Sodo and backwards. That's just good. Gusto the ball in. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Corner Chelsea, yeah. Otamendi deflecting the ball out for a corner. Oh dear. Pulled in from Neto. Got cleared. To go. I forgot he was on the pitch. Garnacho. Got my fucking word mumbled up there, but yeah, forgotten that Garnacho's on the pitch. Or was it disallowed? Or was it just? Let's have a look. Where's my phone? Could come from I've got an alert saying on my top of my monitor here saying via TNT saying it's 1-1. Oh no, they got disallowed, did it? Fuck, he could have got fucking TNT could have updated us on that one. I was like, oh for fuck's sake, you bastards! Da. Fuck's sake, Frankfurt beat this team 5-1. VAR. VAR for what? Oh, you're about the goals. Yeah, okay. Oh, what? Where? Who? What? Frankfurt got a goal back in Madrid against Atleti. Here we go. Oh, Atalanta came back against Bruges and won 2-1. Madrid won 5-0. There's one there. So let's have a look. Was it commentary? What commentary? Fuck's sake. Doesn't say what it's just, but hey ho. Where's European VAR? It's UEFA VAR, not Premier League, so I'll allow you on that one. If Arteta left after, who would you like to replace him? I think the main person at the moment would be Glasner at Crystal Palace because of the job, not just the job he's doing at Crystal Palace, but what he did at Frankfurt. He's continued that at Palace now, with on a budget. I just think, oh for fuck's. Well, I say that. I'm saying that for fuck's sake. But it benefits me if your guy's fucking injured because your number two's in and Chelsea might have a chance on Sunday. So fuck off, Gav Southgate. That's Man United level. That is Southgate. Fucking hell. Glasner I would be more than happy to see Glasner, because I think what he done on a budget of Frankfurt and Paris respectively, brilliant job. Imagine what he can do at a club like Arsenal with money to spend, with a multi-million pound squad that's competing for titles on a consistent basis. Just saying. One sec. Neto gets blocked. Vieira, no, not from. Not that he's a bad manager. It's just I don't think he's ready for that step. He needs to keep proving himself elsewhere. Get his confidence going. Get a 2 to 3 year period where he's at a club and things are going in the right direction for the right reasons. I mean, he's currently at Strasbourg. I think he's at Strasbourg last time I heard. Unless he's been sacked from that in Ligue 1. So maybe Chelsea got a play. I don't know. But I would want to see a 2 3 year span where he doesn't if he does leave said club, it's on his own court of his own accord basically. Nice was his own accord because of Sergio. Even again, think about that. Sergio owns Nice, and look what was going on there. And Man United fans rejoiced when he came to Man United. Oh, Garnacho's been hooked off. The biblical stinker that he's had. Yeah, the only contribution he had was throwing his limbs to get a ball across the face of the goal for a defender to boot it in his own goal. George has been hooked off as well for João Pedro. Who's the other one that came on? Gittins. Oh, Gittins is coming on. Bloody, I didn't see that coming. I don't know. I've not really thought about it. I don't really had to put a think about it, really, in terms of who could actually come in and continue what Arteta's done and go one step further or better. Or depending on what happens this season, continue to work. He's been and all that. I don't know. I'll tell you this for sure. Not Ruben Albumin, not Poch, not Potter. They can stay well away. I don't. Again, I think the next manager after Arteta, whenever that may be, can't be an ex-Arsenal player. Obviously he's an ex-Arsenal player, not a legend from a player point of view side of things. And depending on how his managerial career goes, it may change from a managerial side of things. If he can start winning us trophies in terms of titles, that may change. May, I said May. Anyone bites my fucking head off. But I think because we've gone down the route with an ex-player, in Arteta being a current head coach, current manager, sorry, I think then his successor needs to have that cannot be an Arsenal player in any shape or form. So like the Vieiras, Henrys, and all that, just because you want a clean break, and someone who hasn't got, with all due respect from player, if it was an ex-Arsenal player, if it was to be an ex-Arsenal player at this point after Arteta, it's going to be a club legend, and you don't want to, because they've not really proved themselves enough to merit the job. You don't want to be putting that pressure on them, and if things go backwards, look at Solskjaer, club legend at United, because things didn't work out the way they have, especially near the end of his time at United as the manager. According to certain United fans, tarnished what he done as a player. I don't want that with my legends in terms of Vieira, Henrys, and all that. So, as I say, Arteta's replacement needs to be someone of no historical association to the club. Put that on. Oh dear. It's saying something. We're talking about fucking a future Arsenal manager to replace Arteta, and actually the game is that bad. 3-0 Inter, Lautaro Martinez scoring for Inter. Oh dear. Gav, if you're still watching this, this is going to finish one of two ways. Either as it is, and you'll get a scrappy 1-0 win, or somehow you're going to fuck it up near the end in the last 10 minutes, and it'll be a 1-1 draw. The way this game's going at the moment, there's no control from either team in this game. That's a booking, by the way. That should be a booking on the Chelsea defender, Badsville. Put out his fucking name. That should be a booking. Hopefully it is. Chris, what's the update? Oh, 2-0. Yeah, come on, Bodo Glimt. Come on, 2-0 to Bodo. That's cheered me up. That's woke me up a bit as well. Bodo, where the fuck was... We needed you to do this back in April. Where was this back in April? You bastards. You fucking bastards. We wanted that 17 years to continue to 18, but you fucking didn't turn up. Clearly, 5-1 Bayern. Mikel, talk about Palace. Marco Elise with the goal for Bayern. He's really kicked on since leaving Palace. Like, he hasn't shied away from the jump up in quality. Chris, if you're still in the chat, what's the update on Alisson? Is he okay? Is he to come off? What's the deal? Sorry, boy. Now. So I've got a fucking song there to my head in. Ooh, let's have a look. See if I can find out. In case he's not in the chat. No, he looks. Did he appeal? Oh, he's actually gone off. He actually has gone off. Ooh, okay. Well, that's a headline. Alisson limps off injured after another, in block capitals by the way, another Konate mistake at the back. Fuck's sake. When was this? 4-1 Atleti. Griezmann on the brace. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go, and they fucking score to say that. Fucking Mickey Van der Ven, would it count this time? Fuck's sake, go to Bodo. You have one job. It was 2-0, they say that's 2-1. Yeah, that one will say so. It's 2-1. Fuck's sake, Bodo, you bastards. They have one fucking job. And think if we could actually turn up in this game and actually offer, as I say, they basic pass, they fuck it up. Chris, some point in this match, please. It's fucking killing me here watching this. Now, yeah. mean, they're still losing and it stands, so we can enjoy it for now anyway. The fuck is that? This lot. My God, this game is crap. If it wasn't for Mourinho, I wouldn't fucking be here either. Fuck you, Mourinho. Pardon me. Neto, ball in from Neto to make it 2. Oh my God, a bit of a pylon, but in a corner, I think. And I think someone's just been taken out from a Benfica point of view. Ball came in. Who takes who out, though? Oh, it's how he's landed. No one's talking anyone out, it's just how he's landed from the aftermath. Got corner of Chelsea, either which way, whenever that may be. But first and foremost, medical team's been brought onto the pitch, so going to get a bit of a break in play, whilst the Portuguese number 20 takes a breather and gets some medical attention, basically. 5-1 Athletic. Simeone's son scored. Fucking hell. Just what I need before they come to Arsenal on match day 3. Fuck's sake. Oh, dear, you gotta laugh. Fucking Simeone's son. Fucking hell. I'm lucky Simeone's son who can actually qualify for it. From a senior squad point of view, he qualifies for the Italian national team along with the Argentinian national team as well. Fuck it, because his dad's Argentinian, but his mum's Italian. So I think he did pick Argentina. I think. I don't. If he hasn't yet, I think it's. If he hasn't picked, he's about to. Not to piss off your dad. If you don't want to piss your dad off, you big Argentina. Put it that way. Otherwise, if you pick it, he may sell you. He may sell you out of spite. You're no son of mine. Go away. Simeone is that sort of person that would do that though, to his own son. You're not following in my footsteps for the country I played for. Fuck you. He's up. I mean, the dad's up now. He looks okay. Not. He may have to go off to receive more treatment. Maybe have because obviously he lands on his head. Yeah, he's been subbed off because Antonio Silva. That's it. He's been subbed off because basically when he's landed, he's pretty much landed on his head. So it's probably concussion protocol. Then he's going to have to test now to make sure he's okay to play further games in the next 7 days for his domestically. But they couldn't risk him continuing basically. Hi Gary, by the way. You're not missing much. Trust me, you're not missing much in this game. Fucking hell. Tottenham are losing though. That team down the road are losing 2-1 to Bodo Glimt currently. Trevino, what? Fucking thought you retired, Trevino. But okay. Yeah, he's still playing. Jesus. There's no way. If Trevino's still playing, there's no way. Surely he's not got the same fucking hairstyle. What, 3 players getting rid of come off by Mourinho for Benfica? Obviously, just had to make 1 sub, an emergency sub there. If it was a concussion protocol, that probably doesn't eat into the initial sub state. The extra sub they've been given basically to use emergency sub, what you want to call it. Oh my days. Can we get some quality in this game? I don't care who. I don't care at this point. I don't care who gives us the quality. Just give us some quality in this game, for fuck's sake. Gav, you're playing West Ham. Of course, you're going to win 4-0 or more. You're playing West Ham. We fucked up. I know, but your test comes. Your first test of the season comes on Friday. You got Man United, my friend, which I may be covering on Friday actually. The ultimate hate watch, what you call it. Just ahead of our game against City on Saturday. So I kind of need you to drop points on Friday, if anything, no matter what, be it a loss or a draw. I need you to drop some points some way on Friday. I swear to God, after Skinner put a low block at home against us a couple of weeks back, if he then goes open sesame against you guys and you bash him, I'm going to be pissed with him. I mean, that's not a foul from Otamendi. It's a foul on Otamendi, but not the other way around. So I bet not be a free kick to fucking Chelsea, put it that way. I mean, Otamendi's making a big deal out of it, but still. We beat City. They got. I'm so telling you, got United. City wasn't. City. The thing with City this season wasn't really a test in the sense of what we'd do to say the first test would be City, but because there's a new manager coming in, but on the back of the Euros, not really had much time with his new team, and we didn't know what to expect. Can't really. Yeah, you won, but even then, he wasn't really. I watched that game. He wasn't actually tested at all. The only reason it finished 2-1 because you scored a sloppy own goal in that game out of nowhere. And other than that, he was in complete control. This is, as I say, because we know Skinner, we know how he sets these teams up and certain players and this, that, and the other. This is going to be your first proper test of the season, proper test that we know of, that we expect to be tested no matter what now with Skinner and his team. So that's why I'm saying it's your first proper test, because with City, even though they're a good squad, we didn't know what to expect because of the manager and his playing style. He had no time with the players because of the Euros. Ivanovic has come on, and a few other players as well. Not the Ivanovic of Chelsea, some other Ivanovic, but still. So I don't really, because of Saka, I don't really class the City game against you, because match day one, a test. Not only did they not give you a test, but it's just the unexpected is what we're going to get basically for this new City look side of the new manager and all that. Whereas with United, we know the squad, we know the manager, we know how they've gone for the last couple of years, and they occasionally do pull out a result against you, be it in the league or mainly in the cups when you come up against them. So that's what I'm saying. It could be your first proper test. Come on, Benfica! Come on, Benfica! Come on, Benfica! You're useless. Absolutely fucking useless. Conor Bradley's been booked. So yeah, and they got us in November. Oh, what a save from Benfica goalie from Esteval. The only thing Esteval has done all game so far since he's come on is that header. And it's a free header as well, so he should have done really better. No one around him defensive wise. Onside, yeah, it's good. Should have put. He was sort of, because he doesn't have a defender on him there. He gets away and gets into space. He should have put that either side of the goal in, made it 2-0, and killed the game there and then. But he's a kid, so I'm not going to get too on him like that, basically. Benfica, mate. Jesus, basics, lads. You can tell Chelsea are low on like the players are low on confidence at the moment with how they've played tonight. You can't miss it. Even the most die-hard Chelsea fan cannot miss this and miss that bit. A better quality of opposition, you're in trouble tonight. That's all I'm saying. You're just getting through this by the skin of your teeth as it stands. Oh, Reece James is coming on for Gusto. Thought Reece James was injured, but okay, he's too busy holding. You know what? But still, generally I can't believe Liverpool are still losing against Galatasaray. Baskerville's gone off, and some other, again, I'm assuming an academy players coming on. Looks like an academy player anyway, coming on to go in the back line. What you? I know it's and I know it might have been. I think he's on the booking, the lad, the number 5 for Chelsea, Baskerville, if you pronounce his fucking name. But at this point, is it worth? When it's 1-0 as well, and Benfica can easily score, fucking equalise at any point if they wanted to. It's really worth taking off one of your only centre backs you really got available fitness wise for a kid. Because if that kid makes a mistake now, in his last few minutes, and it leads to a goal, he's going to get fucking crucified, the poor kid. Chelsea in the attack, though. Chelsea in the attack. Can they get the second kill of this fucking game? No. Gittins would rather do a few step overs instead and give the ball away to the Benfica defender. Now they're on counter attack Benfica. He's going to hold on to the ball. No, he's going to try. Mate, you've got the name of a fucking Chelsea legend. Doesn't it mean you have to pass it to the Chelsea players? Okay, now. Jose, the face of a smack backside. A little bit pants to him. Cardi's been 5-1 Athletic. Julian Alvarez scoring from the penalty spot. Just what I want to see. And a confident Atletico. Fuck's sake. Oh, well, it is what it is. Pass the ball. Don't shoot, you bastard. Oh, here we go. We're entering the field of play where fucking the team that's 1-0 down. If it believes they can get something from this, can they block corner? Surely, Reece James, or did it come off to the attacker last? I mean, it looks like he set himself up for a corner. Let's have a look from the replay, though. Yep, it should be a corner. You can start pissing your pants. You're playing fucking. Who you fucking Frank? Is it Frank? I don't even know who you're fucking playing. Can't remember who you're fucking playing now. Not Frank. No, he's not. Is it Frankfurt? You're playing at home either way. Plus, you're coming to our yard, boy. We're not going to your yard. We're coming to our fucking yard. One of the best defenses in Europe. Levels between us. There's levels between Frankfurt and Arsenal, my friend. Almost a squeezy little equaliser there from Benfica. We're going to make Emirates our plague buck. Yeah, if you say so. Keep talking, bro. Keep talking. Keep it up. Because when you don't get the result you want, you know what's coming your way. You can run and hide, but you're going to get it. Trust me. I'm letting you have all the smack talk for the next few weeks and then see what happens. Yeah, literally the back end of Wenger's last few games, my friend. And our squad was nowhere. Our squad back then was nowhere near the level of what it is now. We didn't have the best ones. We didn't have the best fucking defence in Europe, let alone in England, for fuck's sake. At the time, probably one of the worst defences. Let alone what a fucking midfield looked like. The only thing we had going for us is that we had Lacazette and fucking Aubameyang. Even then, we couldn't play Aubameyang because he was fucking cup tied. We had Mkhitaryan, for fuck's sake. Whereas now, look at our squad now. That's all I'm saying. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if either Arsenal will win that game or it'll be a draw. Gav, behave yourself. Don't you fucking start. There's one thing getting a draw against David Moyes' Everton side yesterday. And there's another thing coming to the Emirates 3 o'clock on a Saturday against a team that's trying to win a fucking title, for fuck's sake, for the first time in 20 fucking 1 years. What did I tell you about 20? By the way, Gav, what did I say about 20 minutes ago about this game? It's going to finish one or two ways, either 1-0, as it is, or Benfica will get a fucking jammy equaliser between then and now, basically, and it'll end 1-1. I'm still on for it, basically. Either which way, I'm on for either you scam a 1-0 win, or they scam a 1-1 draw. It's like I say, with Chelsea, you can tell players are low in confidence. Like literally, it shows. So keep an eye on my phone because I get notification from Bodo. Bodo again, making sure Bodo finish their job. We took Liverpool to the last few minutes before we lost, so hush. Liverpool side that we can all agree is underperformed. Yeah, it's at Anfield and they got the result in the end. But it's massively underperformed this season. And at the time, almost 1-1. Almost blew a 2-0 lead against you guys because they just switched off. As I said, either we're going to win, either we'll beat Atletico by a goal. I don't think it's going to be more than a goal swing either which way, or we'll draw. Honestly. Again, I'm going to back my team. I can't see us losing. We might lose, but I can't see us losing. That's a booking surely on Neto. Yeah, booking for Neto. But as I say, I'm going to back my team, and I think we'll either win it by literally a goal, or it will be a draw. We will beat Arsenal. I'll hold you to that. The only player that scares me in your team is Julian Alvarez. You know I've always rated him as well. He's the only one that puts the fucking fear of God into me because I know what he's capable of. I rated him higher in a Man City setup in the Pep system previously than over Haaland in terms of who naturally fits Pep's. Fuck off, Bodo, you bastards! Fucking idiots! Fucking 2-0, you fucked it up, you idiots! Oh well. I mean that's a foul, but okay. I didn't even get a notification saying that happened. Now I say that. It was known. So on my screen on my TNT thing, it said Richardson's got the goal. On Sky, they're saying it's a known goal. What the fuck? Either which way, Bodo and the fucking crumble of the week now. 2-0. Don't care if they're fucking the lesser team. You're 2-0 and you fucked it up. Atletico will batter Arsenal Arsenal corner. Gallagher Conor Gallagher hat trick. Ugh. Of course you'd fucking go Conor Gallagher, yeah. He doesn't bother me. It's Julian Alvarez that fucking scares the fucking shit out of me because I know what he's capable of from his time at City. As I was trying to explain before. There's a VAR check for offside apparently for the goal, the Tottenham goal. Waiting for confirmation. Reincarnation of Fernando Torres. That's a lot of pressure on the lad, but hey ho. Corner Benfica. We're waiting for this confirmation, you bastards. Confirm which way. Either I lose my mind or fucking relieve that Tottenham lose. We're going to give it, aren't they? Is it given? No. 7 minutes of added on time as we wait for the decision. Make your mind up. Was it given or not? Fucking hell. So either way, 7 minutes of injury time for the Tottenham game. That was a pointless fucking corner. 6 minutes of injury time in this game, Gav, by the way. 6 minutes. Are they giving this goal or fucking not? I'm still waiting. I'm literally on the Sky Sports app. What's that? Is it given or is it not? Do. Still waiting. Fucking hell. I would love to say Alvarez. He wants to leave Atletico and come back to. Apparently not. I think he's happy. If I was aware, he's happy at Atletico. He feels wanted, and he actually gets the minutes. He's playing a position he wants to play in. You see, by the way, did you see his free kick against Real Madrid at the weekend? Fucking hell. No goal. Yay! Little things. Oh my god. No, you lying bastard. Don't lie to me, you bastard. Goal's been given. Oh, of course Liverpool get a penalty. Of course they do. And what? Let's have a look. The 88th minute. Of course. Can't have them losing now, can we? Not going to lie, that's harsh. Who's on the picture here? Let's have a look. Or who could take? So you got McAllister, Salah, Isaac's on. It might be sympathy pen for Isaac. There you go. Get him up and running. Fuck this game. Jesus Christ. Don't lie to me ever again, YouTube censors, you bastard. You gave me. Was it? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, it says goal given for the Tottenham one. The fact it took so long, they sort of chalked it off. But that's my opinion anyway. I don't want that thing. I've got to watch the fucking game. Oh, he's ruled it out. Clement Turpin looks. He's ruled it out. No penalty. There you go. Okay. I mean, if it was Harold Webb, he'd be going give it anyway. Can't have him losing. Fucking talk about. As I said, I might be doing a late night show tonight, solely calling out Harold Webb and calling for his head because I've had enough of his bullshit now. To double that yet again, and a decision goes against Arsenal, and and this time he shit the bed and decided to do his mic'd up show a few days early with Marco Owen. And what's going on? The phone keeps buzzing. And basically, yeah, doubled down. And the reason they've done the show, the Mic Drop show, a few days early ahead of schedule, is because the video that's gone viral of the CBS, the commentator on the CBS network for the Arsenal Newcastle game, basically threw VAR and the PGMOL under the bus by saying that the man and whoever it was in the VAR was really, really doing his best to change the mind of Gidet on the pitch in terms of because it seems that Gidet was convinced that even when he went to the screen, he's like, no, it's a penalty, and he said he's going to stick with it. He had the person in the VAR was continuous like, no, you're not going anywhere until you change your fucking mind, basically. And this is going to be why, and you just say you're going to fucking word it. Then that's gone viral, and he's now shit. They've shit there going, Michael, are you free? Quickly, get on your knees because we need you at London HQ quick to do this show because that clip could ruin us. We need to double down on this now. So got in the studio, done the filming, gone to the Arsenal bit. Yeah, well, it wasn't. It was. He doesn't. Not only does he win the ball, doesn't win the ball because the ball literally, he's coming out to plant himself into position to make himself big and wide and as possible. Red card. João Pedro's gone. Has João Pedro just been sent off? Yes, João Pedro's been double yellowed and sent off. He's only been on the fucking pitch 20 minutes. No, that's harsh. He doesn't actually make contact. He starts, his boots up high, but the rest fucked up there. I'm being open and honest there. Yeah, his boot is up high, but his boot doesn't make any contact with the fucking Benfica player's head, and the Benfica player just throws himself to the floor. Wow. Liverpool have not scored. They haven't scored yet. It's still trying to go. But yeah, in terms of how basically, yeah, definitely, he definitely won the ball. He didn't take out. It was a coming together, guys. It was a coming together. What did you expect when Yorkers is running through on goal and the goalkeeper comes flying out, making himself big as possible, planting himself in position in front of him? What did you expect to happen, guys? Like, we're fucking idiots. I'm sorry, he has to fuck off now. The longer he's the head of it all, and things don't change within the organisation, the PGMOL, it's gonna get worse for everyone. I'm sorry, it's gonna get worse for everyone. I'm just sick of it. Not so from an Arsenal point of view, from a Premier League point of view, a Premier League point of view in general. I'm sick of it. He needs to fuck off. We're not getting any. The officiating is getting worse. It was bad under the previous regime, and it's got worse with him. Talk of which, it's now full time. Whistle goes, the most boring game in the fucking world. Mourinho had no impact. It was one, but it took no advantage of his former team's recent results, I would say. And basically, he's off down the tunnel. He hasn't even clapped the fans in terms of home fans, or they've gone over to the away fans. He's gone, he's shook the hand of Enzo Maresca and literally walked off down the tunnel. Hasn't even gone over to the away fans and applauded them for their support. He's just gone up and off and gone. Fucking hell. Let's stick on for a couple more minutes. And that's me. Let's see how the other games are going. How long is left in this one? 8 minutes of injury time. Fucking, we'll switch over to that then. Maybe there. I've actually win 5-1. Spurs is currently 2-2. That's going to be full time. That's full time now. So let's quickly switch over to you. Calm down behind me. I can hear you. was an Amazon, isn't it? 1 sec. It's an Amazon. Amazon. I can literally hear you behind me. Right, yes. Up, out, like that. Let's get rid of that. Do that. 4 minutes there. Another kind of, but at least it came at the end of the game. It didn't cost you any points this time. I will say, I don't know if you watched it, Gav, but I will say the ref fucked up. Yes, his boot is high up. However, his boot, in no part of his boot, the studs or nothing, makes any contact with the player. The player makes a mean out of it, and the ref falls for it. That's coming from an Arsenal fan, for fuck's sake. But hey, oh, there you go. Can't we put the Liverpool game on for a few seconds? Gotcha. As soon as I click go, it's going to be like 1-1. Think yourself, think of it this way, Gav. At least think, look. Fuck off. Go away. What are you trying to do to me? Fucking hell, I'm in trouble now. Davison Sanchez has thrown himself to the floor. Mario Junior is thrown himself to the floor with a cramp as well. Suddenly, cramps coming into play. For these last couple of minutes. Jenny thought you'd actually win this game comfortably. But Chris, if you're still in the chat, I genuinely would be fucking no matter how bad Chelsea are, if Alisson's out injured for Sunday, you may have to go all guns blazing and basically like Ikatike, Isak, Mo Salah, not all out attack. Otherwise, you may be in trouble. Look at how Alisson saved you, even though you lost at the weekend, but you saved it from being an absolute 3-4-0 at half time in the first half alone. Come on, Galatasaray. Come on. We're in the 8th minute now. Come on. I'm on, ref. Blow the whistle. All players now down holding his head. And that's it. Liverpool lose 1-0 to Galatasaray. Fucking hell. So Tottenham have drawn. Came from 2-0 down to draw. Chelsea script a 1-0 win. Liverpool have lost. And not only have they lost, one of their key players in Alisson's gone off injured. Thanks to a Sky Sports wording, another error from Canate. That's it pretty much, yeah. Bloody hell. Atleti battered fucking Frankfurt. Bayern won comfortably as well. So I picked this game, really, didn't I? Fuck's sake. Damn you, Mourinho. Damn you. But hey ho, it is what it is. I'm going to get myself out of here now. Oh dear. Get myself all rested up and ready and raring to go for tomorrow night. 8 o'clock, yeah. Arsenal at Hampton Olympiacos tomorrow night. We'll be going live at 7 o'clock now before kick-off. Get all the build-up in. See if anyone that's ready to join will be joining us as well. Just check that out. I think Liam's at the game, so I believe he's at the game anyway. So we won't be seeing Liam tomorrow. If Jonesy and all that's around, if they want to come on, they can come on. Anyone else, feel free. Other than that, as I say, that's 7 o'clock tomorrow, and then obviously kick-off itself for the game is at 8 o'clock. But other than that, and that's Wednesday and Thursday. You've got the Cannon and Jonesy show from 9 o'clock in the evening. And as it stands, Friday, the depending on what mood I'm in, basically, I may do a hate watch for WSL between Chelsea and Man United. And then on Saturday, another two games in one watch along, basically. Starting with the Arsenal women in the early kickoff at 12 on Saturday, ending with Arsenal versus West Ham at the Emirates in the Premier League. Then match of the day, we get back probably for the first time this season. I say second time this season, actually. Sorry, but back up and running again this weekend. And then on Sunday, we're going to have Chelsea versus Liverpool. And then late Sunday night, we're going to have the return of a show that we sort of tested at back in the last season, bringing that back on Sunday. The late night fan reactions, where basically we're going to go back over all the viral clips of the weekend from all rival fans and potentially Arsenal fans, depending on how the Arsenal game goes on Saturday. Sorry, just have a bit of a laugh and bits pieces there. And as I say, 2 months at the moment, I may do a late night show tonight in terms of calling out Howard Webber bullshit, basically. Or I'll let Liam and Jonesy do that on Thursday. I'm not decided yet. Either which way, I will see you soon. Take care of yourselves. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already as well. That'd be massively appreciated. Other than that, guys, see you soon. And as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.